Here is the next video. So following the battery replacement and solenoid starter relay as well, it was still not starting. And as a reminder, here is what it was doing. So I turn it on. You hear the click. So what we are going today, replace the starter motor. Starter motor is located right here. And to access that, we'll demonstrate during the video how to do that. So let's go. Just received the starter relay, ordered on eBay for about $30, including tax and shipping, so it's pretty inexpensive. Here it is. Here it is. This is brand new starter relay. The protective cap on the shaft that will need to be removed at time of installation, as well as this little plastic piece here that will need to be removed to get the connection on top. Okay, let's get started. First, remove the seat. Next step is to remove the air filter box. You have 4 clips. Remove the top cover first. Then remove the air filter with a Phillips screwdriver. As you can see, it is extremely dirty. It could be replaced, or it can be simply washed with hot water and dishwasher. So I will do that because it is very necessary. It's very nasty. But remember that an ATV is being driven in the dust, in the mud, so this is expected. Remove the cartridge, and then that needs to be washed. Then remove this hose right here. You have a little clip, slide the little retainer down, and then just unsnap the line like that. Remove the retainer, and then just slide the hose outside the filter box. Easier if you go and access it from the other way, the other side. Not to lose the retainer, I'm going to place it on the upper portion. Right there. Here it is from the other side. Just access it from here and just gently pull it out. Here we go. Just pull it out of the filter box, just as is. Now it's time to remove the filter box. You need to slide out of that. You see it's leaning on the frame right here. And you have another screw right here. So accessing from the rear side, you see below the filter box you have a nut right there, that one that is attached to the bottom of the filter box. This one will need to be removed. Then you unsnap the top, slide it out, and you're good to go. And to remove it, just use a ratchet and a 10mm socket. There we go, a washer and a nut. Just make sure to put that in a proper place so you don't lose it. As you can see now, it is freely moving. You just freed up the bottom of the air filter box. You actually got a worm screw on the side as well. Just untie that one. So one thing you can do is you have a little connection right here that attached to the duct. I will just remove that little snap connection, which gives a little bit of flexibility to that duct that you can move a little bit further, and that should be it. Yes, you can definitely move that a little bit further. So definitely do that, and then here we go. A pretty nasty filter box, and I will use the opportunity to clean it. And now you can see the access to the starter motor is a lot easier. So just be careful. What I'm going to do is cover this area with a little plastic strip and maybe some masking tape, just to make sure I have no dirt or dust going into that. I will do the same here. That one is not as critical. Okay, what I will simply do is I take a plastic bag, just rip a corner, take a rubber band, and here we go. It is protected. I will do the same. For the second one, use some masking tape or rubber band, whatever is better. And now this is nicely protected. I can put it on the side, and I have a clear access to the starter motor. Starter motor, remove that cap here on top so you can access the bolt. Something that I forgot to mention that I put in the last video: unconnect your battery, remove the negative, which I've not done yet. It's a good reminder. Before working on any electrical, just disconnect your battery. It's always safer. Put back through here and just isolate the contact. And what I will actually do is place the cover back. This will help the connector not to go back in and touch the negative port of the battery. stay easily here. So now we have a clear access from the rear to the starter motor. Need to remove that bracket completely. This is what was holding the bottom of the air filter box. Then I got those two nuts right here holding the starter motor on the engine, and the electrical connection coming from the starter relay. 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. We should be able to slide that out and put a new one in. I just quickly clean the air filter box inside and out. So the other 4 nuts to be removed are all 10mm as well, which is pretty convenient. We'll remove that one first. There we go, and it just fell under the ATV. I'm going to remove it, and that connection is off. Just push it underneath so it clears the way to the starter. For the time being, I will put back the nut on top so I don't lose it. So the side one of the bracket, just right here. And I can remove the bracket. For the second one, it will be easier to use a longer socket to access it. Just be careful. The two holding the starter motor are holding the brackets. This is holding the bracket, holding the bottom of the air filter as well. I will certainly need to pry it while I'm pry it from here as well. Very gently, we'll pry from that side, pull from the other side, and for that I need my 2 hands. Okay, looks like I got it, so just put my flat screwdriver right here using the nut on the back side to put some back pressure. Slightly put some back pressure, some pressure on the starter motor to the left side, while with the other hand I was grabbing the starter motor and wiggling up and down, and it is going out right here. So done. It's actually not that complicated. So on the new one, remove the little plastic cap. What I will do to ease the connection, I will see I had oil on that one. I will put a little bit of lube on this one and slide it in. There we go. I will just apply a little bit of lube, and now I'm going to slide that one in. Just remove that. There we go. Tie that a little bit more so I don't lose it while I'm putting that back together. And let's try to slide that one in. There we go. Gently try to make sure the shaft is going in. Once in it, have to force it a little bit. I gently wiggle, but you want to do that very gently so you don't damage the shaft assembly. There we go. Just not using any tool, just pound with your fist on the back. It's back mounted. And it's flush with the connection. Just, of course, if it's not flush, you just rotate it, make it flush. And now I just need to put back the brackets. Okay, so now let's put back the bracket and the two screws together directly into the starter motor. Pre-screw them by hand because it's aluminium, you don't want to mess up the threading. And for the pre-screwing it will be much faster. So now we're just going to tighten that in place. Starter motor is back in place. And now we'll put back the electrical connection. Just remove the nut. You have a washer, you can use the washer. And place back the cap on top of it to protect it from the dust. There we go. So now I'm going to put back the bracket that is holding the bottom of the filter box. Gently tighten it, hold the bracket on your side or you will bend the assembly. Here we are. Now we're ready to put the air filter box in place, so I'm going to remove my rubber band and my protective super plastic. Take your filter box. Insert that gently, and remember, start with a clear one. This is the one that does the least clearance. There we go. And then the second one. Press on the back. And it's back in place. So now remember that pin that we removed from that clear hose. Need to put it back in place. Make sure it is properly aligned. Up in place and just press, and that one is back attached the way it was. Don't forget to screw back your two connections right here. The second one that is right here. There we go, your filter box is back secured and back in place. So now remember that we have the hose here that we slide it out. We put it back in the filter box. back and reconnect it inside the filter box. We'll go, it's back in place. I'm going to put back that clip on top of it, just like that, and we're good. Pull those latch out. We just need to put the nut or the screw on the bottom of the filter box. Then put the air filter, the cover, reconnect the battery, and we're good. Okay, now I got that screw holding the bottom of the filter box. Goes on the other side. And here we go. Just put a little bit of pressure on the air filter box just to align it. See that screw? And I'm just going to tighten that. Again with a 10mm socket. Here we go. Okay, what we can do is reconnect the negative pole of your battery. There we are, put back the cover. We go. Okay, now we have the air filter that I kind of cleaned, but I think it will deserve to be replaced. At this point I will do it as is so I can test the starter motor. Put back the other part of the filter inside. You have a little pin on the other side, and then I just need to slide it without ripping it over the. There we go. Don't forget to put back your worm gear around. Okay, now that it's back in place, just snap the filter. Okay, now that the air filter is back in place, just need to tighten the worm gear right here. You can directly use the X one, it'll be much easier. Okay, the air filter is back in place. Put back the air filter cover. Snap it. Okay, just put back the seat in place. And know that's the moment of truth. Is it going to start? And that's a win. It is working, so remember, if you have the issue and it's clicking, check your battery. If it's clicking once, that would be the solenoid relay starter, or it could pretty much be the starter motor. And now we have a brand new one and it is working. If you like it, share and subscribe. Thanks. Okay, let's take that starter motor apart. The bad one, just to see how it is inside.